Today I'm running a football experiment. This is a tennis ball. And this is a tennis ball big enough to play football with. We're going to be doing 5 different challenges to test if you can play footy with a tennis ball. Alright, so our baseline test for our tennis ball is going to be the penalties, okay? Because penalties, I feel like they're very hard to mess up, especially if there's no keeper in the goal. So it'll just give us a good insight on whether or not you can kick this ball very well or not. Let's get started. To start off with, this ball is just visual pollution. If you stare at it too long, it honestly hurts your eyes. Little low-driven shot there. If you're wondering why I'm off to the side, it's because the penalty spot isn't even, but yeah. All right, top corner this time. Off the bar. Oh. Just to make sure that wasn't the ball's fault, so I'm gonna take one more. Could have just been my fault. Yeah, it's probably just my fault. All right, and lastly, we're gonna do a little panenka. Oh my God! I forgot just how light it was. Let's make this panenka extra little. Hey! Get in! Get in! As far as finishing goes, it seems like if you're close enough, the ball's not that difficult. It's about the same. So let's back up and try it again. That was a cue for me to do like a really cool transition right when I clapped. So then I would cut directly. And we're here. All right. So now we're just going to be doing free kicks, essentially. We're going to be seeing if the ball can withstand power from further out, because usually when we're further away, that's when it's going to start to wobble all over the place, okay? It just resisted the curl. I don't know. Now, if we're being honest, not the best first start, but we can only get better from here. It's on frame, it's on target. So it seems like no matter how you hit the ball, it's gonna slow down a little bit in the air, which is good and bad, but it makes it really hard to control it because you don't know where it's gonna go after it slows. Maybe if I just put it up in the air, it'll slow down and drop into the corner. Or it'll just keep going wider and wider and wider. Now this here is gonna be the last shot. We're just gonna see if we can at least get a good goal, you know what I mean? Something nice. So if I go for the left corner this time, I think at least it'll stay in the goal. Oh! We're now 2 challenges in, and I've hit the crossbar twice. And unfortunately, neither one was a crossbar challenge, so great, I guess. All right, for the first time in a while, we are gonna be doing a dribbling challenge. That's right, we haven't done this in a little minute, but here we have the gates of hell. Scary noises, scary noises. The gates of hell. Yes, this is a dribbling challenge where I'm gonna be going through each of the gates around the cone in the middle. We're gonna be trying to make a good time, basically. I need to finish it in under 30 seconds. Anything over 30 seconds is a complete and utter failure and a disgrace to my bloodline. So, that's the goal. We go. Oh! Oh! The wind is messing me up. Nice! Well, let's say we made time pretty smoothly. Oh gosh, the ball. Come back. I think it's safe to say we made time pretty convincingly. 16 seconds. 16 seconds flat. I thought it was gonna take us longer. Just for that, I think you gotta hit like and subscribe, okay? You see that button down below? I feel like 16 seconds is a pretty good time. So, me personally, I think you should hit like and subscribe. All right, and let's go on to the next challenge. Juggling. Juggling with a tennis ball is not all that unusual. It's actually a common training method. However, juggling with one of this size is pretty out of the ordinary, I would say. So we're gonna see how many keepy ups can you get with a massive tennis ball. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, no! The wind carried the ball away from me, bro. It's still going. Look at where the ball's ended up. Look where it's ended up. Stop the wind. The wind couldn't have stopped the winding for like 5 seconds, maybe. If you're outside where it's windy, okay? If you go indoors, you could probably get plenty of them, but 57, not great. So far, I'd say the tennis ball's been performing above what I expected. The penalties, it did really well. The free kicks, it was way too slow. A goalkeeper's getting there every time. And even if they're not getting there, it's hard to put it on target, to be honest with you. The dribbling, it did much better than I was expecting. And then this challenge, it did worse than I expected, to be honest. So I think it's gone about average. It's a decent ball. Is it meant for soccer? Definitely not. Don't go shooting around with one of these. It can't do that. We have one final challenge though. I'm gonna see if I can hit a volley with it. Now the theory is, because it stays in the air longer, because it's so light, it's gonna be easier to see that sweet spot where to hit the ball. All right, time for some volleys. All right, because I'm judging on how good of a soccer ball this would be, I think it's currently at like a 5 out of 10, maybe a 5.5 out of 10. But I think this challenge could change things. I think if we can score 2 out of these 5 volleys, I'm gonna put it up at a 7. So let's give it a shot. Oh! That was very nice contact. Very nice contact. However, it did miss. So, oh! I can make very good contact with this ball because it's so slow in the air. Unfortunately, I keep hitting it up, so that's kind of on me. All right, we're gonna focus on hitting it down this time. Oh! It's so sweet, the connection is so sweet, but it flies away, bro. I swear I hit that one downwards too. We have 2 shots left. I can't miss a single one if I want to give this a good rating. I didn't lie, I did hit it as low as I could. All right, it's time for our final attempt. I really don't know. It's not been looking great from the other shots, but we'll see what I can do. Oh! That was the best one yet. I'm not gonna lie, if you're training volleys, I think this is a good investment. It's really good because it slows the ball down in the air, which gives you a moment to kind of collect yourself when you're going to swing for it. However, it is very hard to put on target, so not the best. End score, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. That's my final verdict. Let me know what y'all think about the tennis ball in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next video. Like and subscribe. Adios.